It's the Doug Gottlieb Show here on Fox Sports Radio, and I am just thrilled to be joined by our two-time Super Bowl champion, Vince Wilfork, who joins us on behalf of Kingsford Charcoal. And it's interesting. There's lots of viral videos, right? But probably your most famous viral video was you getting down, cooking for your family on the grill, right? Give me the setup of that day.
Well, the thing is, I'm a champion, right? And I want to be the best at what I do. And it starts with Kingsford Original. That's the original charcoal of it. And that day, what I did was, it's like I was coming off an Achilles injury, and that smoker I actually built my first time ever welding. I built that by time, and I was just outside and enjoying what I built and all that stuff and jamming to my music. And I got captured and it went viral, and that's when I fell, me and Kingsford fell in love then, because they saw that, and it made everything work so very well. And we took off with it and never looked back.
Have you found out the secret to the smell of Kingsford Charcoal?
Man, let me tell you, the smell, that's the one thing that I love about Kingsford.
Yes, me too.
It's about the aroma, right? It's about the smell. And then when you pull the food off, it's about the flavor that it gives you.
Yes.
And it brings, grilling brings people together, families and friends together. And people think that, grilling is all about a seasonal time. Grilling is year round.
Oh, yes.
I mean, I don't need an excuse to cook. I don't. And for me, like I say, the best of the best, I always wanted to be the best at what I did. And when it comes to grilling, charcoal, it's Kingsford Original. That's how we roll, and especially on game day.
Okay, wait. So give me the whole setup here. So you have your grill.
Got the grill, right?
Do you put lighter fluid on it?
No, I don't do lighter fluid, because I got little things I do that I've mastered.
You are a master, so you have to share. You have to share this knowledge.
So a lot of times people don't understand that you can start a fire with olive oil. You can start a fire with olive oil, and you can check this out. You can start a fire with Doritos.
Wait, what?
Listen to me. Try it.
Is like Cool Ranch better than nacho flavor?
Yeah,
better than
try to get some hot chips, and you can start fires there. But the one
wait. So you break off the Doritos and you pour them on top of the.
No, see, you have to put it under the bottom. You start the fire, get it going, then now you add your coals.
Oh, okay.
Right? And with the olive oil, with the oil, you just get a piece of a piece of towel, napkin, drench it, whatever. Put it on, start it. You'll see the fire, and it's long lasting. And put your charcoals on it. But the thing is, Kings will have all that type. If you want a match, that already. No,
I got it. But I'm listening to the master at work.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
So you get that sucker going. Mm-hmm. You wait till it's white.
Till it's white. See, I cheat because I don't let it get all the way white. I let it get probably like a half white, and then I throw my meat on, because it's slow.
Yes,
right?
Low and slow.
It's slow because where the charcoal is at that point is not maximized out yet. It's not. So once it turns white, that's when you get maximum heat, and I just wanted to control that, get that factor in there, and then start tapering off on the end. So I'll probably get a good hour and a half of max heat, and it all depends on how you want to cook, because the more coals you put in, the hotter it gets. The least you put in there, the slower it's going to cook. So it's whatever people's preference is.
We're getting ready to watch the Super Bowl, where a team could win 3 straight Super Bowls. Mm-hmm. Obviously, your old quarterback is calling the game for Fox. I just wonder, though, as a member and a huge part of the previous kind of greatest franchise in a 20-year run, when you watch the Chiefs, do you root for them, or do you root against them?
Well, it's tricky because what Andy Reid and that organization is doing is amazing. I mean, to be able to have a chance at three-peating, never been done before. So I know it's a lot of people saying, I don't want it, especially the Patriots fans, be like, no, we don't want that, And I get it, but at the same time, if it happens, kudos to them. But I don't think I think the Eagles going to show up, especially in the trenches, the run game. I think it's going to be a hell of a game, but I do think Eagles standing in their way, it's going to be a pretty good matchup. And I like the Eagles, but again, if the Chiefs do win it, people have to realize, it's 3 in a row, but you're still chasing 6. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter however you slice it. You're still chasing 6. And then if you want to get on Tom's level, you're chasing 7. So talk to me when you get to that 6 mark, and then maybe you'll have a case.
When you think back, what's your most vivid kind of positive memory of either of those Super Bowl runs?
You know, well, when I first got to the league, my rookie year, I win it in Jacksonville against the Eagles.
Yeah.
And I just remember the guys that was on the field with me and just the whole experience and leading up to it and being out there and how the game went. You know, it was like it was an amazing game. It was a Super Bowl. So I just realized, like, man, this is what it's all about. Okay, but I'm used to this because at UM I won one when I first got there. I'm like, so this is easy. So I didn't see my next one until 10 years later, but I've been in 4. But I just think the whole atmosphere of this is America's sport, and there's nothing bigger than a Super Bowl. And just knowing everyone around the world is watching you. And the most amazing moment is the start of the game, the kickoff, when you see all the flashes. That is an experience that it will always be vivid into my mind because it's just like, here we go. And that's the most amazing feeling. But that just goes to show you what football means to this country, especially in here in America, is there's no greater sport than football, and this is the biggest stage that it's on, and everybody's jacked up.
No doubt about it. Last thing, Vince Wilfork joined us, 2-time Super Bowl champion. When he retired, he started a partnership with Kingsford.
Yeah.
Okay, so hung up his cleats for smoked meats. Okay, it's great, it's catchy, but if you can only smoke one meat, what is it?
Pork ribs. Easy.
Baby back?
That's my no. I'm spare ribs, and I'm keeping them whole. I'm keeping the gristle on it, and I'm cooking them whole. A lot of people cut the gristle off and cook that separate so they can break it down to a St. Louis style. But listen to me. Being the king of the grill, you have to know all those techniques. I put it on whole because the gristle bring flavor.
Of course.
And that's my go-to.
Okay, so how long a process is it?
From start to finish?
Yes.
From prepping and all that stuff, it'll take me probably 6 hours. Prepping all.
Dry rub?
Dry rub.
Yeah.
My own dry rub.
Your own dry rub.
My own dry rub. And if you want sauce, I make my own sauce. So, but my ribs, you don't need sauce.
No.
You know, sauce people try to cover up something.
I agree. You and I agree. I fell in love with dry rub Memphis barbecue like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And I don't, when I make ribs in my house, I don't sauce. And people are like, where's your sauce? Like, oh, it's in the fridge, or we can make some if you like, but you don't need it.
You don't need it. You don't need it.
You don't need it.
That's how you can know if someone know what they're doing or not. Because if you see a rack of ribs and it's sauced up, you're like, what you hiding? But if you see one just sitting there and it's pretty and it's glossy, no sauce, and you just see the seasoning, you're like, yes, I want that right there. This is a grill chef right here.
Congratulations on making everybody listening very, very hungry and jealous of your family who gets to enjoy your ribs. Thanks for joining us, man.
Thank you very much.
Really
it's a pleasure. Thank you.